Okay. Sorry to stop you because it's beautiful and such wonderful music. But again, in the interest of time, let's just do a little bit with this movement. I can tell that you've put a lot of thought into your study of this and into your performance. It's beautiful, and also that you studied with a great Mozart player who we both know and love. So there's not too much to say. I guess again, in terms of general remarks. If I were to be practicing this, I would, again, use no pedal to practice it so that I can really listen and hear very clearly, and then use the pedal for color. There are many opinions about how to use pedal in Mozart. I think we all agree that since we're playing the piano, we should use it, and we definitely should use it, but how much? And not that you're overdoing it, in my opinion, but it would help to practice it to use no pedal, maybe for practicing technique. Now, I feel that in the left hand, you're kind of lifting up and restriking a little more than you need to. That it's just like a kind of too much effort. Perhaps if you keep the fingers really close to it. But you know, we have this wonderful mechanism, the double escape and all this, where if you keep the key almost depressed the whole time and just let it shake itself, you can get a beautiful tone. Just try the left hand, just from the beginning. Keep going. Beautiful. Yeah. So pay attention how you come off it. The eighth note. Right. This is a notoriously difficult and beautiful passage. This circle of fifths here. Do it one more time. Run there. Okay, maybe once again. And the first one, obviously, sorry, more or less. But then pay attention to the eighth rest. And can you get there fast? There. Yeah. Isn't this just incredible? He adds the one note. It's like the minor sixth. There's so much for the one note. Now, do the left hand again from the beginning and add pedal as you think. That's it. Now be careful. Find a place where you're really comfortable with this eighth, where you settle into it, but it's not clipped, but it's an eighth note. That's it. And perhaps you have the feeling that the key pushes you off on the eighth note. One more time. Okay, now, shall we do the right hand alone? Just to see what we can explore. It's basically beautiful. It's basically beautiful. And of course, as we know, the arm always is behind the fingers, even in this style, and you'll get a good rich sound, as you are. Differentiate, if you would, between the quarter note and then the eighth notes. The eighth note sounded a little quarter notey, and the quarter note sounded short. And not to nitpick, but you may sense that you go into silence on the eighth notes rather than lift off. All of a sudden, it's like, if I'm talking, then it's like, no, I go into. Okay, let's put it together. And then, if you wanted to, you can experiment. I mean, you seem like a very, very passionate player. So if you want more, bel canto quality in the right hand, if you want a little kind of thicker, romantic, not truly romantic, but, richer sound in the right hand, you could, or you can keep it thin and sparse. There's different players are different people, but, I mean, you may want, or you may want to save it for later. Now, I also really liked your scales, this je parlais business. I can see that you've thought and talked a lot about it, but let's, for kicks, why don't you just from the second thing right here? Oh, fun. Good. Yeah, and stopping it right in the middle again. Some people, teachers that I've heard speak, imagine that in this very special Mozart scalar sound, that the sound is made by the fingers as they come up rather than as they come down. So if you imagine, and you get these little pearl drops and they're all crystal clear. See if that imaginary idea helps. How did it feel?
I think it feels better that way.
How did it? To me, it sounded a bit clearer, and that each one had core. Yeah, go ahead.
No, it just feels like I'm putting more energy into lifting them up, I guess.
Good. And then if you experiment with that over a few days in your practice, then you find the place that works for you. Mm-hmm. You synthesize it. Also, now the left hand is eighth notes rather than 16ths, but you can still have the same idea. And this is so hard for like an ensemble of, if there were an ensemble of violins or something playing this, it'd be more difficult. But as pianists, we can really sense how the left hand has to match the sonority of the right hand. It's a gestures. Whereas a A- level orchestra may play not really paying attention to what's going on. But it's not. It's 1, 2, 5, 7, 1, whatever. And the fact that the right hand is way up in the stratosphere here has to affect the way the left hand is played. And then 6, that's another thing. So, I mean, you're definitely giving ownership to that, but again, maybe a little more. Imagine that the left hand, even, it's going to be longer because they're eighth notes rather than 16ths. But feel this kind of lifting sense in the keys as well, and see what happens there. A lot of the left hand really can and should help the right hand here, because the right hand is completely exposed. It's just beautiful exposed scalar passages that you're doing so beautifully, but the left hand will help. This is where the overtone is coming from. You can make it a little thicker, and it'll help the right hand because then it won't have to work as hard. You know? Maybe just from here. Thick middle register. Maybe a little more pedal even in here. You know what? Do it again. More pedal. Listen, not too much. Easy, not too much pedal. You don't need it here. Same with left hand, lift. Again, here's a place where you can build the pedal a bit. Down here, it'll help you. You won't feel like you're as exposed and the left hand has to work as hard. You can pedal on each beat. That clear it after each beat. In Mozart's piano, they may have been able to hold it the whole time and make their life a lot easier. But as you're getting lower and lower in the register, try it from here.